Alright, what's going on? Welcome back to another TK41 Collectibles video. Star Wars Celebration is officially open. Here's some shots of the Hot Toys from the Hot Toys booth. Let's have a look at this.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
Right, big shout out to Cameron Jarvis on the 1/6 Scale Republic Facebook group. He's put these amazing photos on. These look fantastic, these. So here's Dark Side Anakin, Darth Vader, whatever you want to call him. Let's have a look at the actual the name tab down there. Yeah, Darth Vader, Sith Apprentice still. He was Dark Side Anakin yesterday, so it's a bit of a mix up there. But and already sold out, so gutted. Don't think we'll be getting this one in the collection because it's going to be stupid money. It's a bit gutted, to be honest. I really wanted this one because it looks absolutely amazing, but yeah, maybe it's not to be on that one. And then here we go with Commander Neo and a new Bark Speeder. I mean, the Bark Speeder's looking amazing. Obviously we've got two of them already, and clearly the big pieces, so I don't know how I'm going to be able to fit this if this comes out. Obviously it's only a prototype at the minute, but he's looking amazing, isn't he? Look at that, Commander Neo there, looking fantastic. I need that trooper for sure. And then we've got, I think they just put some other kind of not random, but existing figures. Got Jango Fett there, Commander Cody, Jesse, 501st. And I'm moving across. Look at these guys in the background here. Got Delta Squad coming. Everyone's been wanting these. People are probably going to complain that they're just repaints of the Scorch and Imperial Commando, but it'd be good to get these. They're going to look amazing in the collection then. So, and there's Scorch there as well. But these look cool, these. And then we've got Palpatine here. So I think that's like with like these different sort of robes on, like Senator Palpatine. Obviously they're just using that Darth Sidious head sculpt that we got from the Clone Wars, but be interested to see how they badge that. And there's Anakin as well in the background. Looks like another, I think this is a Anakin Naboo version. So it looks like it's identical pretty much, but with just a big poncho on it. So not sure, well, yeah, the sleeves look different. Oh, sleeves look a bit different. Yeah, it is. It's definitely that costume. So that's an interesting one. Looking forward to that one coming out. Look at this. Looks amazing there. Absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, everyone who wanted Delta Squad, looks like we're getting them. And we get a Jetpack Trooper. Look at him. So obviously it's just like the TK Trooper, but with a few modifications. That fin along his helmet and the pauldron's different here. That looks amazing, that Jetpack Trooper. Love to see that one. Looks a bit like, obviously get the you know, the flight stand with it and everything. Looks cool. And here we go, Cassian. Absolutely fantastic, that one. Look at amazing, that, isn't it? I can't wait to get that. And then there's K2SO as well next door. Jar Jar Binks. I mean, they've teased this now quite a lot of times at different events, like last year. I've seen him pop up a few times. Got to be coming. I really want that figure. I know there's still a bit mixed reviews about it, but I think it's a must-have for the Phantom Menace collection, or the prequels. And then we've got the Range Trooper in the background with this biggest kind of rocket launch I've ever seen there. So obviously we're getting the Range Trooper reissue already. Again, it doesn't look like there's much differences. Maybe this looks a bit darker, maybe, I don't know, but so whether I'd pick that up, I don't know, because you just get a big rocket launcher with it. That's the only difference. I love that Trooper though, that's amazing. So it's good that if you missed out on that one, because it was limited, then you get, I guess that's from the new Mando and Grogu movie. And there's Galen, looking amazing there. That looks really good. Again, it's just limited, so he's probably going to sell out. He's going to be gutting that. He's more limited than Anakin, because Anakin's going on general sale as well, I think. So looking out for the Sideshow RSVP link at some point for that. And then there's our Cherry Blossom Trooper. Looks fantastic, that, with the Hayori jacket on, if that's how you pronounce it. And then we've got Darth Vader dueling version again. I mean, this does look good. Like I was saying yesterday, if you watched the video from yesterday, from a distance, it looks amazing, that. And it looks like it's going to be nylon, so not pleather like we've seen before with all the Vaders. So he's got a real close up here. Again, shout out to Cameron Jarvis for these photos, but it is no kind of that kind of pleather texture. You can always tell this is like sewn together nylon by the looks of it. So pleather haters can rejoice. There's no worry about him flaking and stuff. It's going to be good, to be fair. That's kind of good news. And look at this as well. That's the prototype for the Hono version of Darth Vader from Rebels. I mean, that looks amazing, that, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic. I wasn't sure whether I was going to get these, but that is looking fantastic. I love the red on the eyes there. Obviously the kind of cartoony, but they look superb. And there's the troopers in the background as well. Squad leader and the standard TK trooper. But yeah, well impressed with that. That looks amazing. I might have to go down the Hono line now after seeing that Vader. We'll have to see. And there's Darth Malgus. Look at that. That looks fantastic, that. God, I can hardly speak. I'm losing my voice here. It's just so amazing, this stuff. That base looks amazing. He looks stunning. Can't wait for that figure. Look at the details here. It just looks unbelievably good, that. And then there's our battle damaged Vader. Look at his arm completely cut off there. And the Vader kind of mask design in the cloak. That is looking stunning. The base looks amazing as well. These bases are fantastic. Taking up a lot of space, obviously, but I just think this Vader's going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's like the best Vader ever I've seen this. So can't wait to get this one. Fingers crossed that's not out. That's out soon, rather. That looks amazing. And then they've shown this as well on display. Looks like 1-to-1 life-size Darth Vader bust. I mean, it looks a bit narrow-shouldered, doesn't it? But it's all about the head sculpt with this one. That looks phenomenal. That. So looks like Hot Toys might be getting into 1-to-1 scale busts, which is interesting. I never even considered that would ever be a thing, but that's what they've just put on display. Looks phenomenal. And then we've got, I think this is a 1/4 scale Stormtrooper. So, I mean, I've got all the Star Wars 1/4 scale figures. I wasn't going to pick up any more because they're not really doing anymore, and they're obviously too big really for my space. But if it's a Trooper, I think I'm going to have to pick that one up. The 1/4 scale one looks fantastic. I mean, I'm pretty sure this got teased ages ago, to be honest, as well. But so whether it's coming or not, I don't know. But it does look pristine. That looks beautiful. I'd love to get that. And then they've wheeled out these prototype vehicles. Obviously, the TIE Fighter, TIE Interceptor, obviously TIE Fighter here. These look amazing. These, I mean, just the size of them. I think someone's knocked the laser blaster off there, but just the size of these, I don't think they'd ever see full production, just because they'd be gigantic. They look like reasonably sized, don't they? But when you think of a 6 scale figure in that cockpit, and then extrapolate that out, that is a massive, massive piece. So I don't think we'll ever see this. There's some good close-up pics of the cockpit here as well. Again, shout out to Cameron Jarvis for sending me these. Looks amazing. This, I'm sure they used to put like a trooper in there, like a shadow trooper. But look at the quality of these photos, are amazing. But that looks amazing. That the detail in there, doesn't it? And the weathering on it and everything. It looks absolutely stunning. I've not seen photos this good of it actually. So I'd love to get this. I just wish it'd go full production, but like I say, I just think the shipping costs would just be, I think it'd be cost prohibitive, and they won't be able to ship it. And we also got some shots of the N1 Starfighter here, looking amazing as well. Look at this. See a little Grogu in there. And then we've got the AT-RT from the Mandalorian Grogu movie. Obviously we're getting another one of them. Got no space for that one, definitely, but there's a close-up shot of the N1. Get little Mando in there. These look absolutely amazing. Look at that. Again, just the size of him. I'm not sure they'll see the light of day in full production, but that'd be stunning to have that. And here's the a new AT-RT again, with Mando on the back, Grogu on his knee. Looking amazing, that. But yeah, different kind of base than what we've seen before. We didn't get a base with the other ones, did we? But that's looking stunning, that. Maybe one day we'll see it. And there's Plo Koon, looking absolutely amazing. I can't wait for that figure. There's Fives in the background as well. We've got the clones on display. Kit Fisto. Again, really looking forward to these Jedi figures coming out. Can't wait. And then we've got Grievous. Look at that. Again, can't wait for that with all the die-cast parts on it. Done a couple of videos on him last year when he first got announced. Definitely a must-have. He is. It's going to take up a lot of space, obviously, but worth it. The Count Dooku in there, and obviously the Clone Wars Palpatine, Darth Sidious. Don't think we're going to see a reissue of Dooku, but you never know. But that's definitely the 1.0, the only one they've done so far. And then we've got the STAP with the tan battle droid from the Phantom Menace. Again, that is looking ace. And again, this was teased several times last year, but never seemed to see the light of day. So, you know, hopefully they release that one, because that looks amazing. That definitely got space for another STAP. And there's our concept art, Darth Maul, looking amazing. Can't wait for that one as well. There's a close up of the Anakin Naboo version. That looks cool, that. Yeah, definitely change of costume underneath, and the big poncho. It's whether it's worth getting that just for because you covered most of the costume up with that poncho. I don't know. Good if you didn't get the first one, but I don't think he's not available anymore. So there's Fixer at the back. Looking amazing. The paneling on it, obviously it's just all reused parts, but that colour scheme on it, absolutely amazing. Different backpack as well, so it is a proper good variant, that. And there's a Sev. He looks amazing, doesn't he? The helmet design on that, and all these bits here. Again, there might be criticisms about how bulky they are or what, but I think that's superb. That Clone Commando boss as well there. There he is. Looks great. Going to be expensive to pick up the whole lot of them, but that's what we like, in it, collecting. So yeah, look at this, Poe Dameron as well. I know that he's been teased a few times now, but that looks amazing. That. Again, I don't know whether they're going to finally release that, because it's obviously sequel stuff. They overproduced it, and I think I've got the whole line, so I'd love to get this in, obviously, just to complete that line. But it's whether many people would buy him. I definitely would. I know a lot of people would as well. So I wish they'd release him already. And then there's Jar Jar again, looking amazing. Got to release that. Got to. Back to Palpatine again. Neo. I think we've gone round in a circle there. Let me know in the comments what you think about these. Amazing shots. Big shout out again to Cameron Jarvis on Once It's Girl Republic Facebook group. Fantastic. Got me a bit jealous that I'm not at the event, obviously, but yeah, hope he has a great time. So if you want to chat about these or anything else in the collection, I'll see you in the comments. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Take it easy.